What's up, guys, and welcome to part 1 of our no death attempt of Dark Souls Remastered. This is gonna be fun. I've been looking forward to making a Dark Souls video for quite some time. I discovered From Software games about 6 months ago. I know, late to the party, but they have been a game changer. No pun intended. I love them. I'm excited to do this. I have only done a no death run one time. Only once. I am by no means a pro, but I have done it. Hopefully, I can do it for a second time in this video. Think of it as a beginner teaching a beginner. I don't know if that's a good thing, but I think it's a pretty easy strategy that I have because I am by no means a professional. Hopefully, this video turns into my second one. We'll see. If not, we're gonna have some fun. I'm excited. I'm glad you're here. Thank you as always for all the support. I really do appreciate it. And let's have some fun. What's up, guys? I love it. I'm excited. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Okay. We're gonna make quite the character. This guy has a long road ahead. Whoa. We need someone capable of lighting the flame. Someone who's ready. Someone who is ready to march through the darkness and come out king of the world. Alright, we're gonna go with Bilo. Bilo has a master key. Bilo is very large, or should Bilo be very slim? Bilo is very slim. I already got a face for Bilo. Yo, I do not like the bob. I know everyone likes the bob. I don't like the bob. Bilo's got some silver hair. And Bilo has got a chin from the gods. Look at that, you guys. I mean, look at it. Take a look. Let's see what we can do, though, because we can always come back to this. Oh my. It's Michael Jackson. What's going on? What is that? Why is he so angry? He looks like a Star Trek alien. Oh, jeez. I don't like... Oh, God. Yo, that guy hasn't had anything good to happen to him in decades. I'm not liking it. We're going back. Oh, this poor bastard. A chin of the gods. All right, guys. We're not doing that cutscene. Not doing it. You guys excited to be here?
Yes, indeed.
Because I am.
Sign brands the undead.
I love this damn game. So, you know, most of us online are pretty well aware of what this game entails. But if you are part of the lucky group that is new to Dark Souls, welcome, and I am jealous, even though I'm fairly new. I have only been playing FromSoft games since July. I had no idea what they were. I had heard of Dark Souls, you know, in passing, but for some reason it just slipped right on by me. But I am glad that is no longer the case. And what am I doing? What am I doing? Alright, so we are not going to fight him at the moment. We are going to get our weapon first, and then we will hop on his beautiful dome and let him know how we really feel. Anyway, not too long ago, I was able to complete my first no death run of this game. I wished that I could have done it in this format, but the problem is I have a limited time to record in this format. And I knew that if I only attempted no death runs while doing it in this format with my limited time, I would never get there. I would never get there. I'd be doing it forever. So I did get the gameplay footage. I'll do something with it, but man, it was so rewarding. There was quite a few times to where I felt like I don't know if I'm going to get this. I mean, only, you know, less than 6 months ago, I felt that way just about beating the game, let alone doing a no death run. I started playing just, playing another playthrough just to see how far I could get without dying. I was kind of thinking, maybe in the 2-hour range. And then once I got to Ornstein and Smo and had only died once and then only died to them once before beating them, I was like, you know what? I think I might be able to do this. And that's where the pain and suffering began. The problems at home were elevated. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. But we are going to try to make this my second no death run, which would be amazing. Absolutely awesome. I've had a lot of fun making the shorts recently. Just, little helpful tips that some people... Alright, if you haven't played this, I'm sorry that I'm not giving any type of advice whatsoever, but you're just going to want to jump on that guy right now. And then we're just going to hide behind his butt. We're just going to hide behind his butt. Make sure he doesn't land on you. Just keep running. And hide behind his butt. And it's as easy as that. I already lost my train of thought, too. I'm going to have to be really careful. Obviously, there's things that need to be said while playing this, advice to be given, commentary to be had. But I barely got through my first no death run. And I did have some distractions. My daughter was out here. My wife. I paused a lot. Well, rested at bonfires a lot. But I was not doing commentary on the whole thing. So if I get quiet, maybe you'll be happy. Maybe you don't want to hear me talk. Maybe you'd rather me just shut up and play the game, turn my camera off, and upload the footage. I don't know. But even if we don't know death this, I hope some of you can get some good advice out of it and help you get through a no death run. Because even if I die, maybe I'll just tell you what we should have done. So anyway, right here we're going to level up to 16 strength because we are going to go after the Drake Sword immediately and use that right through Blighttown and right up until we're going to fight Quelaag, and then we will switch over. I'm going to come get these fire bombs right here because the only time I will use them will be in the bed of chaos, but if I don't get them right now, I will forget and we'll wander in there without them. Also want to hit this guy up so he gives us our free coin, because we can sell this later. You can sell it for 1,000 souls, I believe. So we just want to take the time to get all the items that we can. Any items that aren't going to cause us too much of a risk with dying. Now, if you do not care about doing a no death run ever, which, hey, I don't blame you. Unneeded stress. A lot of time has to be invested in that unless you're just a freak and this game's easy to you. And in that case, more power to you. I mean, you're a god. You're a god amongst men. But anyway, kind of just assess the danger that goes along with getting certain items, because once the King's Seeker Framped comes up after Anor Londo, you can sell him all of the unused items that you don't have. And that comes in handy when, you know, you're about mid-game, and it's always good to have some more souls to level up with. So I try to take advantage of that. So we just do a little sweep right here. We're going to head up these stairs and around this corner. Go get this last soul before we start heading up the hill. Also, you could see that I took off half my armor immediately. Just like to have that fast roll for at least the first half of the game, at least until I get to Ornstein and Smo, and then I do take advantage of that Havel's armor that you can get. To avoid these... don't want to get hit by that firebomb. Go get this soul real quick. Hopefully we don't get blasted. Take out this guy. And you, sir. And you. Easy enough. Go get our soul over here. Another thing that you want to be very wary about if you are attempting a no death. Really be careful with where you choose to run, because not only can you do that and jump on accident by hitting B after you're done running, but it's just easy to get really laxed and run off of a cliff or run into an area where you get cornered. And I just I learned that the hard way. And any death is no fun, but when you are, you know, on a 2-hour run and you die in a very ridiculous, avoidable way, like plummeting to your death by your own doing, it's a freaking heartbreaker. So if you don't know, we do want to pick up that rubbish, because when we go back to the Undead Asylum, you can exchange that with the little birdie up there. I can't think of the name right now. But you can drop that in the nest and get a Titanite chunk, which you need 9 of those. Is it 9? I can't remember if it's 9 or 7. I know you need 9 large Titanite shards, which we will get from Blighttown in the swamps. I always leave there with the material to get a plus 10 weapon before going to Anor Londo, Sen's Fortress, Anor Londo. But we can exchange that rubbish for a Titanite chunk, which, you know, you need to get from plus 10 to plus 14. Alright, I need to start playing more conservative, start playing with my shield if I'm going to be dumb. Go grab this shield real quick. You know, and if it feels like a waste of time to get stuff that you're not going to need, you know, like you're only going to be able to sell it for 100, well, you know, you go out of your way for souls, and some of those are only 200, so I think it's worth it. We're actually not going to light that bonfire yet. We're going to go down here, For any guys with shields like this, I just like to kick them. Kick them, open them up, and take them out. But we're going to want to go get this short bow and about 70 arrows. Make sure you watch out for this bastard back here trying to sneak up on you and take everything you've worked for, damn it. Hit this weirdo up. You can kill him too if you want. Well, buy the shit first and then kill him. But he does drop the Yuji Nagata, the Residence Key, which doesn't matter for us because we have the Master Key. Alright, now we got our 75 arrows for shooting off the Dragon's Tail. Get our Drake Sword. Now what we'll do... yeah. Play conservative. Be smart. Every time I get the attitude that I'll be alright. I'll be okay. I don't really want to revive all these enemies. I don't want to have to fight them again. I'll be okay with just 6 Estus. It's not a good idea. Respect the game. Respect the game. Anytime I get cocky and forget what Dark Souls is all about, I end up dying. I think that's very common. Very common. Respect the game. Frequent bonfires. Use your Estus if you have it. Yeah. We're definitely gonna have to switch up the playstyle here. It wouldn't make for a very entertaining video if I talk about doing a no-death run and then just die within 20 minutes, huh? Well, maybe it would be entertaining. But it wouldn't be very rewarding for me. And those black fire bombs, those will be useful if we get stuck at the bed of chaos and need a few more. Gosh, man, I don't like those leaping attacks. You know, and if you don't feel as confident playing two-handed, use that damn shield. Use it. Use it, use it. Now let's go up here. Take out this archer real quick. And then at the beginning of this game, there's 3 important things to gather up, in my opinion. And that would be... Jeez. Dude's going crazy over here. That would be the Drake Sword, Havel's Ring, and the green Crest Shield, which we will be getting all of those relatively shortly. Let's go lure out this Black Knight down here. We will take him back to the open area. And we can cheese the hell out of him. Come on. Come on. You can kind of do it there, but it's nicer to do it over here. So just... Man. Well, you want to get the back. There's one. Can't really do the cheese unless he's in the middle. You kind of need that room to work around. Probably start doing it right here. So you want to just hug his hip right here, and then as he gets up, follow him around. It's a little counterintuitive to let him get up, but It seems to work the best. You don't want to do it too early. His movement changes and then just doesn't put you where you need to be. See right there. Oh, still work. Well, either way, just hug the hip. Oh. Take him out. Oh, one more. And we got ourselves a Titanite chunk. Get our gold pine resin for the Taurus Demon. Go get this ring to temporarily put on. All this does is boost your defense if your HP is low, but we're going to be getting the Ring of Favor and Havel's ring pretty soon, and then we'll be dumping this guy. But it can't hurt. Can't hurt. Make sure we take out that crystal lizard, get our twinkling titanite and titanite chunk. Was that a chunk? That was a chunk. So we're at 2 already, which is nice. That's nice. Head up here and take out these pesky guys. I really got to start watching my stamina. You know, I struggle with this first, like, hour and a half, because I've done it so many times that I just can't help but play in a very lax manner, and it screws me every time. Every time. All right, run. All right, so let's load up on this and go stab him in the freaking head. Oh, dodge. And then he goes down pretty quick. Very nice. Very nice. Gonna equip our arrows, our short bow, and go get our sword. Make sure you stop and get this soul that's hiding back here. And run. Run. You're going to run and hang a right to get behind this wall right before the fire can get you. And we're going to head down, kick down this ladder. And there we are, back at our bonfire. We will... I already kindled. Okay. Now that we have a little bit of souls on our hand, let's take the time to level up. What I try to do is get to 25 health and 15 endurance before you get to Capra Demon. And then by the time I'm in Blighttown, I believe I'm at 30 health and 20 endurance. And then around like mid 30s for level 30, 35, 36, somewhere around there. Then that's when I start putting stuff towards dexterity and strength. Which, if we're going to be using the claymore, you'll level those both up equally since it scales with both. Take out these two guys because they will come after you. And I do not Like, I've died to this guy numerous times, fighting him on this damn ledge. It's a shame. Okay, thank God. Scary. Alright, let's do our little cheese. So, have better aim than that. So what I do is I aim for this bush right to the right, the peak of this pop-out roof, and once the tail is shown on the top of my screen, I fire, then go up towards the window, fire again, fire once more, right back down to the bush. Tail shows on top of the screen, let go of your arrow, back up towards the window, fire, and fire once more. I missed that one, but we'll just do this over and over. And then every once in a while you have that happen. To where you hit him, you get to hit him twice over there. The tail doesn't move on the first one. The dragon don't fly away. Oops, that one was a little off. That one is off too. Oh, that one's off too. What a way to give a tutorial. It's late, guys. Cut me a break. Wow. All right. Can't remember how many arrows it takes. I think it's around 30, but could be wrong. So, not even. We missed a couple and we only used 46. All right, now comes kind of like the first real dangerous part, in my opinion. We want to be able to fast roll. So, you know, yeah, we're just gonna run it. We're just gonna run. Nice. Oh, okay, we'll be all right. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay, we were fine. It's a little scary, but this is, you know, in my opinion, like the first real danger part for the way I do this run. It's just getting Havel's shield. It's pretty simple, only because I died to him so many times. Simple the way, you know, you can defeat him, but you definitely want this Drake sword to do it. You can do it with other weapons, but they're just so low damage at the beginning of this game that you'll be doing it forever. If you do it with a base claymore, or the base, you know, long sword or something, you're only doing like 60 damage each swing. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Make sure you take out this guy before going down. So the master key will open this door for you right here, and this will take you down to Havel. So I go down to Havel, I lure him up to the floor above, and I do not lock on. You are going to wait almost until it seems like a little late to dodge directly behind him, roll behind him, and backstab him immediately. Over and over. Probably takes like 5 times. So you just right there. Boom. Over and over and over. And no matter how many times I do it, it scares the shit out of me. Every time like that. See, that almost seemed too late. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. But I feel like it's necessary. It really helps you out at the beginning of the run. Oh, shit. And if you're not prepared to beat Havel and keep your wits about you, you're probably not going to make it too far without dying anyway. So it's like a good test. Like, are you ready? Are you ready for this run? One more. And he's done. All right. We got our ring. Rings don't have a weight to them, do they? I don't think so. I don't think we can... Nah, that's a medium roll. So we'll take off the helmet. Ah, well, actually, we don't have the shield. What are we at now? 18. Let's see. 20.9, so nope. All right. Once we upgrade endurance a little bit more, we'll be all right. We'll be able to go full armor and be able to fast roll. But next part in this is to go get the green Crest Shield, which boosts your stamina regeneration by, I think it's 22%. Could be wrong, but I know it's around there. But I want to say it's 22% exactly. So you're just going to follow this pathway to the left, and you're going to draw out a Black Knight. The Black Knight waiting for you down there with his halberd, ready to cut you up. You want to draw him out to this area right here. So you have decent space to fight him and avoid getting knocked off the side of this cliff. It's kind of the same thing. If you're lucky, you can kick him off, but I have never managed to until now. Did he die? He did die. That is a first. That is a first for me. I never managed to get him facing that way when I attack. All right. Got our grass Crest Shield. What did I say? Green Crest Shield? Whatever. Grass Crest Shield. There is a bonfire in here. You can light it if you want. I feel like it's bad luck not to light them, even if you're not going to use them. I don't rest here because I want to be able to homeward bone right back. Try to utilize those quite a bit throughout this. Oh, let's level up a little bit while we're here. All right. We'll just focus on vitality and endurance for the time being. No need for any other allocation of stats for quite some time in any Souls game, in my opinion. I'm not going to go bother with the rats. I don't care for the rats. Get us a decent amount of souls right there. Let's run and hide right behind this ledge. And then we're going to... can we still fast roll? Yes, we can. We're going to lure him out with this bow. Get ready for him to land and run. And that... Oh my god. No, 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 no. Oh, okay. That usually doesn't happen. I don't know if I went too early, but I don't like that. Usually, he flies in the air. Or he stays there, but he doesn't turn around like that. That was scary. So he will not run out. If you want to go take out these guys, though. Okay. I don't know what that was all about. But, that's what we needed. Right there. Good old Claymore. My first playthrough, I used the Zweihander, like a lot of people did. But I find myself to be more of a Claymore guy. So we will be maxing that out by the time we are done with Blighttown. Alright. I need to get a little more focused right now. I'm having a little bit of a... Yeah, see, I don't know what I'm doing. but it's definitely more of a challenge. Talking and playing while doing a no death run. I want to talk and I want to be somewhat informative. I don't want to sit here like a mute. I want to share some stories with you guys and all that good stuff. You can also stab this guy right in the butt, which is my favorite thing to do, and I think it's hilarious that was someone's idea. All right, is he going to drop the helmet for us? He is not. That sucks. I like that helmet. Fang boar helmet. So the Drake Sword is nice because it is a one-shot kill early on in the game, which is really helpful and can kind of get you out of a lot of binds. It gives you a little room for error, in my opinion. I'm meaning to kick, but I just can't seem to hit the right buttons at the moment. All right. Moving on. Watch out around this corner. You got some... Right as I say that. This has been a very sloppy start, you guys. Extremely sloppy start. Sure, we go get our mystery key. We will need that to unlock Homeboy out of his cell. And then go put him out of his misery and steal his damn ring. Because if not, he will kill your Firekeeper. I forgot to go talk to Solaire. That's sacrilege. Would you guys judge me if I told you I killed Solaire in my last playthrough before I had to? Oh. All right. Another item to pick up or to sell later. The guys around here, I like to just charge them and two-hand them. It's a whole new world with the Drake Sword. Alrighty. You know, when I was attempting to do that no death run, there was a period of time where I thought I had wasted so many hours because I did not think I was going to get there. I did not think that this game would have the replayability for me that it has. It's absolutely insane. These guys are really easy. You can just, right trigger one heavy attack with one hand, keep your shield up. And right as they get to you, just heavy attack, and they're done. I mean, very simple. For this big bastard over here, I like to draw him out with the bow because you do have that mage up top, and he will make this a little bit difficult. This guy is pretty strong for, an early enemy. Of course, I miss. And try to get behind him. And there he goes. He will drop a Titanite shard for you. And then for this mage up top, I also like to use the bow to my advantage. Go hide behind this pillar right here. Let him shoot at you. He lets you get a good shot on him. Aim at his head a little bit low. And repeat. Easy money. Easy money. Because it is a death trap up there. You have all those guys waiting for you up there. All those hollows. You also have a Balder Knight up those stairs as well. Go take out these guys for fun. Gonna go get this Firekeeper soul that's sitting on this tomb. Or this altar, whatever it is. And then take out this bastard. And this is where you got to be a little careful. Some people like to, use fire bombs. I find it fairly easy just to kind of let them all come at you at once. Keep your shield up, and once they're done doing these like ridiculous attacks, just try to heavy attack up. Do that sweeping attack and get as many as you can at one time. We're also going to go back to Firelink Shrine before we fight the next boss, the Gargoyles, so you don't have to worry about not having enough Estus. Two-hand this guy again, or these guys. Or keep your shield up and don't be a dummy. Either or. Go back here and get this soul. Oh, did I? No. Our endurance is the same. So, you're going to want to make sure you go up here because this is where you can use that key that we found. Let this guy out. He says that Knight Lorik, he's going to help us, but at a later time. If you do not kill this guy, he will kill your Firekeeper. Big no-no. Big no-no. So we're actually going to go take care of that right after this. And all of this is to be done just to give you like a solid foundation going into the game. You get a decent amount of health increase with the ring that we're going to get from him. And I believe stamina as well. Look at this guy. This guy has seen some shit. He has 2 bad kids and he's on his 3rd divorce. You also almost missed it, but when you come down that elevator for the first time, you want to land on this concrete slab. It's right above the normal exit. And then you can either run and jump or you can just simply roll O. Take your time. And we're glitching. That was weird. Take your time. I'm really going to have to work on that. And that is the key we need for when we go back to the asylum. Dude. Yo, dude. Dude. That's all right. We can go down this way. So before we go down here, you do not want to aggro this guy. He's a beast. I did not know this and did it one time. And he made my life hell. It was a no-death attempt, but he almost ruined it for me. So, anyway, unequip all your stuff. Then you're going to go up to him, and you're just going to kick him. And then you're going to kick him once more. And then he's going to fall. You're going to get 1,000 souls. You're going to quit. You're going to load back in. And there's your ring. And humanity. Ring of favor and protection. So we'll drop this blue tear stone. Alright, boost HP stamina load, but it breaks when removed. On my last playthrough, I never removed it. So I am not concerned with that. You can see that it did boost our stats, our health and stamina. We want to give that Firekeeper soul to her. Now we have +1 Estus. We're going to also equip full armor because we should have enough to fast roll and be fully protected. We do not yet, so we'll get rid of the helmet. Okay. We will rest up, level up, and then go fight our gargoyles. Look at this poor bastard, you guys. Don't you feel bad for him? My oh my. 11,000. I'm going to go 16 endurance. And then 22. We'll get to 25 and 16 by Capra Demon, hopefully. Might be able to throw on the helmet and fast roll now. Yes. We can. Very nice. Very nice. Feel like I'm about to eat this microphone. Alright, so the strategy for the gargoyles. Kill the first one fast. That is the strategy. Be wary of his attacks as he's coming out of the sky. Dodge. At least get one good attack in. They like to jump backwards. You know, watch out for their swinging attack. It will knock you off the roof. See if we can do this. I might have to just shut my mouth because if I talk about it too much, I might overthink it. And I might just mess it up, which would be a shame. But we're going to try to stay away from the edge and kill the first one as fast as possible because the second one comes down, starts breathing fire and all that good stuff. And he makes the fight extremely harder than it needs to be. Alright, I wasn't worried about burning an Estus right there. Be more careful if you are concerned with it. We two-hand on this one. You're not going to use the shield at all. If you have this shield on your back, it still serves its purpose. It functions and regenerates your stamina at a faster rate. Alright, guys. First real boss. Kind of. I don't know. Depends who you ask. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I hope I don't die. I'm not a pro, you guys. Like, every part of this is still concerning. Every part. Let's get his tail. Nice. Alright, one more. Alright, we're good. We're good. Stay behind this guy. Let him... we really don't want to be that close to the edge of the roof, so... Just gonna let him do his thing. I don't want to take the risk and be that close to the edge of the roof. It only takes one swing, me not dodging properly, to go flying. All right, guys. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. So you just you want to be, you know, you have the time to be patient on that second boss. He's very weak, the second gargoyle, but that first one is just make sure you get that dodge and two-hand the shit out of him, all right? There's not much to it. Not much to it at all. As long as you can hit those basic rolls and hit them with a few good attacks each time, it is what it is. All right, first bell down. First bell down. Now make sure this guy who appears down here, might startle you a bit. Don't attack him like I did. That's what I did on my first time. I attacked him like an idiot. Then I realized he was an NPC. I think I killed him. I never even knew what he could offer me. I like to get 2 homeward bones from him. I guess we can learn a gesture from him too, huh? Well, what is it? Well, what is it? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Point forward. We'll switch that one. Who's going to use that? It's not even the same gesture. All right. I'm lazy, so we're going to use the homeward bone. Get to 24 on our vitality. All right, so now we need to go into the depths. Into the depths. Trying to think. I should know immediately which way I'm gonna go. We're gonna go this way. So I did say that we wanted to get to 25 and 15 before Capra Demon, but as you can see, I put an extra at endurance, which actually got us to fast roll with being fully suited up. So not bad. Not bad. We are gonna just take this route back. We will get a little bit. Oh my gosh, what am I doing, you guys? There we go. It's going to be okay. I promise. Boulder armor, Tide Knight shard, another Tide Knight shard. We'll use this as an opportunity just to get a few more souls. And then we will go take out this knight that is in this tower up here. I tend to forget about him. But it's another 800 souls we can use, and they are important at the early stages of this game. Now, he does have a wicked strong overhand attack. You gotta watch out for that, but you can always retreat down this stairwell if you need to. That one right there. God dang. Yeah, that's absolutely brutal. Heal up. Hopefully he doesn't do that again. And he did. Wow. 2 times in a row. Okay, there we go. Yes, practice some patience. Wait for him to be in the optimal spot and take him out. Definitely helps having that extra endurance and health in times like that, because that could be an early death for a lot of people. I guess we'll kindle this. Oh wait, we didn't need to do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you want to get back to 10 Estus, you can. We can get to 25 vitality. Could have just went right back to our bonfire over here. All right, so I am going to make a run for it. It's not always the best idea. Like that, I mean, half your health, but if you make it that far, you're in the clear. But if you're worried about not having enough Estus, if you want to come in here with 10, then you can always go around. Go down those stairs and go back through the Undead Burg the way we came. But there's also a back way to that bonfire, though, now that I'm thinking about it, right here. Sorry, guys. I do know what I'm talking about, but I think my brain's a little jammed up because I'm not used to talking my way through this. So here we'll get back to 10 Estus, and then you're going to want to make sure that you at least take out these guys that will follow you. That's been pretty common way that I've died. It's not taking care of people when you had the chance. And they follow you for longer than anticipated. And they trap you. I've also fallen off this. That's never fun because just kind of got all of our stuff to set us up for the beginning of the game, and then you die. Alright, watch out for these dogs. I hate these dogs. I just kind of let them jump at me first before attacking. You can also let them just bounce off your shield. We can go back here too. Might as well. There is, I believe, some twin humanities back here. Be careful, these. Yeah, these guys suck. So let them do those attacks first. You know, they will bounce off your shield. Every single one of them. And then you're good to go. Just practice some patience. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. Be smart. I know I'm the guy that's supposed to be helping you. But I think we can all agree that that might be a joke. So once you hear the noise of those doors, sprint back. These bastards are really annoying as well. I tend to just keep my shield out and heavy attack once they get close. Just like that. Go grab this sword. Mail breaker. I do not use that. I don't even know what that is. No, I'm just kidding. The fast little piercing sword, I think. Alright, we do have a dog up here that will come out before all of the little ninja guys. Try to lure him out. There he is. Oh, look at that. He's a fast one. There is one more, but you gotta fight these guys first. So, same thing. Keep your shield up when they get close. Heavy attack. Try not to get hit by him like that. And then we do have one more dog. You want to get him before you get any of these items right here. Roll through the barrel. And then we will switch over to our first attire change. Gonna completely switch over to the black leather armor. And look at that. Look at that. I like being at this point with the having the fang boar helmet. But unfortunately we didn't drop that. If you feel like you need a full 10 Estus to do this fight, more power to you. He's a pain in the ass. I go in shield up full sprint. Usually you might get hit once, but you can usually evade the dogs, go up the stairs, and then you're going to kill the 2 dogs on this ledge up here. Once you have the 2 dogs out of the way, the Capra Demon becomes a lot easier. I tend to just use my shield against him and heavy attack, and then alright, I gotta focus. And it looks like we might be stuck, so I had to kill one of those just to open it up and be able to escape. Shield up because he does attack right there. Shield up to this guy's really annoying. Okay, so right there I just had to block him. I had to block him and then switch to 2 hands so that my sword would actually make contact with him and not the wall. I'm going to switch to 2 hand right here. Lock onto him, hopefully. And then pretty good attack on him. And then we will dodge and get our shield out. There's 2 swings. Get 1 attack. Let our stamina rebuild. Kind of just take it easy like this. Oh. Jeez. I didn't really feel too safe swinging when I couldn't see. And that's all there is to it. I mean, with the Drake sword and this shield and the amount that we've already invested in health, it's a pretty safe bet that as long as you can get rid of those dogs. The dogs are the hardest part, but just practice a little patience, get to that ledge. Utilize them bouncing off of your shield, because when they bounce off of your shield, you have that split second to where as long as a Capra Demon isn't attacking you, you can switch 2-handed, go overhead, take them out. You know, in that first one, I got trapped. And it really sucks getting trapped when you run in there. So you got to attack. You got to hope that there's a little bit of an opening, and I had to attack that one dog just to get free. Caffeine at midnight. You got a little bastard waiting around this corner for you. Gonna go get this soul behind this fence. And then we'll take those stairs up. And I like to go see the merchant in the tunnel. It also opens a gate to go back to Firelink Shrine if you want. I don't need to. I suggest if you are not comfortable going in here with 4 Estus, you take this trip back down. It's probably going to be easier for you than going back the other way. You could also use a homeward bone to go back to our last resting place if you feel like that's a safer route, and then go to Firelink and come this way. I mean, however you guys want to do it. But I do want to talk to this merchant. And I always buy 2 of the purple moss clumps for poison healing. And then the blooming one, I just buy 1. That's for when you become toxic. Just nice to have on hand. The toxic one usually doesn't come into use until we're in Blighttown, but it's just good to have it. Could always buy 2 if you want. The nice thing about starting in here, once we get past this initial part, the master key does let you open a door to get to a bonfire relatively soon. So that is a plus. Keep your shield up in here. These hollows can be annoying. Just don't get blindsided. The ones with the fire right below, just let them bounce off of you one time. Keep your shield up. Let them bounce off like that. You know, this shield isn't 100% physical negation. It's only 95, but I think the benefits of the stamina regeneration highly outweigh that. Just be careful right here. They do fly at you, and they do some serious damage. Alright, so we're going to go down here. We're going to have a dog immediately right here. Got rid of him. This one always seems to dodge me no matter what I do. Okay, well, I don't know what I'm talking about. And then we'll want to kill this bastard. Another easy, slow opponent. Just follow his backside. Take him out. Let him get up. And then you're going to want to open this chest because this is how you get your weapon to +10. Do not roll through there. That is a trap. That is a trap. You don't need to go that way. That will put you in the bottom of the depths with all the poison frogs. You will not have a good time. Go back here and save this pyromancer real quick. You can kill him if you want. I mean, I'm not going to use anything. I guess I should have prefaced that. Like, this is a melee run. I've never used, magic. Like I've done, in Elden Ring, I guess. I've created a character and used certain spells and buffs. Oh, be careful for this guy. He does drop down right behind you. You'll hear him. I don't know exactly where he comes from. Must be up on that ledge. But it's the same exact guy that we just fought. A little bit of a tighter area to fight, so just be careful. But same strategy, just 2 backstabs, let him get up, and see you later. You won't have any more enemies until you get into this next area. Oh, but anyway. Nothing against magic. There's also one of those slug things up top right here, so be careful. Don't do that. If you do get in this situation, tap, 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 tap. Tap them buttons. I obviously wanted to roll away from that, but oh well. I have nothing against mage builds or anything like that. I like using the sword. Look at this crazy bastard. Watch out for him. I was going to say that once I dodged that slug, but he held me up, giving that hollow time to get right behind us. So watch out for that. We also have a ceiling full of them right here. So if you look up, you can just avoid them as they fall. They give you about 100 souls apiece if you want to take the time to kill them. Go ahead, it takes a while. Master key gets us through this door. I am going to take the time to level up and also kindle this bonfire. We will come back to it a few times in this area. I don't know why I did that. All right. So now we're looking to get to 30-20 for vitality and endurance. So 25-18. Just level them up as you see fit. Watch out for this bastard. He is sneaky and he is fast. Now, you're going to want to be careful. These rats suck. They will poison you. So, can either be reserved or you can run in like this. Sloppy, sloppy. They do hop out of these boxes too, so be careful. Well, can't get that one to go. Take out this guy before he jumps down. It's weird. Some of the rats are just not aggressive at all, and some of them you really got to watch out for. So through here, we're going to have 3 huge rats. They do a significant amount of damage with each attack. And we also have a mage to worry about. So if we can, I like to try and start attacking him right here. Oh shit, and I hit the rat. Okay, well, I like to do some damage to the mage from right here to where he can't hit you and you can hit him, because he does a ridiculous amount of damage too. Just be careful with him. But if he hits you with that freaking trident. Alright, aggro one of them so you can fight them one at a time. That's another really important thing. Is throughout your playthrough, if you have the opportunity to bring the enemy to you, always do that. This game likes to set you up. So anytime you can dictate where it is fought, take it. Large Titanite Shard will be used for later. Relatively soon, actually. See, like that rat. He was just minding his own. Bro, he's going for a ride. Come on, dog. Go straight down this hallway. This is one of those areas to where I feel like not everything is worth it for me. The risk in dying is not always worth it. So right around this corner, you do not want to fall down there. That puts you in a death pit. Death pit full of toxic frogs. So gonna want to just already have a running start and jump right over that thing. And now we have a big rat. Try to stay on his butt. When in doubt, stay on their butts. Unless it's one of those hogs, then they'll kick you. But keep your shield up. Stay on his backside. And attack. Oh, got me once. But we're okay. Just play patient. And he'll go down fairly quickly. Pick up all your items. And go down the water slide. This is also where we meet our first invader. Always going to want to be careful of those guys. They make life hell sometimes. So I do go after this frog, take him out, run right past him, hit him from behind. They take 2 unless you do a heavy attack. That's the only one I'm going to kill. I don't feel like dealing with them. I don't think it's worth it. I'm sorry if you do. I have PTSD from my first time playing this game. We'll want to take out these rats fairly quickly. Yeah, definitely not like this. Not like this, because this is we're about to have our first invader encounter, and now it's 3-on-1. So Right on time, bud. Don't do it like that. Take a lot of these examples that I do. Use them as examples on what not to do. That should help you almost just as much, huh? Kind of just almost treat this guy like a knight. Just circle around him. Switch to two-hand, overhand, and he's done. Easy as that. He does drop you a decent amount of stuff, too. 6,000 souls, a few Estus, some humanity. Forgot about that guy. Now, we're going to head up these stairs. This will take us back to that bonfire that we were just at. And then we are going to go fight one of the easiest bosses in the game here in a second. Right up here, back to our bonfire. We will take the time to level up. So we're at 26 health, 20 endurance. Once we get to 30 on our vitality, and yeah, once we get to 30, then we'll start to level up strength and dexterity. And then we will go from not using the claymore. Well, we'll go from using a base Drake sword to a plus 10 claymore. That's what we will do. You want to go back down this ladder. Take the stairs back down. There will be a rat that will try to run down our path sometimes right here. You can just running attack, take it out. Head up these stairs and to the right. Take the stairs down. Then before we head down those stairs, if you want, you can come get a crossbow and some arrows. I will never use that, but I will sell them. So for this one, it's very simple. I keep my distance. Keep them straight on, head to head. And let him slam himself on the ground. And then once he lifts his nose in the air, that's when he's going to rush you. And you want to just always run around him. Run around him. Wait for him to get to a complete stop. And attack his back right leg. And I do that. And then I run. And I do that over and over and over. And you rarely take any damage. It seems to be the safest way. There might be better ways, but this is the way I do it. Sometimes he doesn't want to drop down, so you gotta run. Now, that was closer than I've ever gotten to getting hit by him, so use that as an example to start running a lot sooner. Usually he drops by now, which is kind of frustrating that he's not. So here we go. So he'll drop. And then he's going to pick his head up. Like right before he runs. Right here. I'm going to start taking off. Watch out for his leg. It will do damage if you hit it. I'm going to come right up on his hind. Right there. I messed up. We're going to hit him 5 times. And then I hit him a 6th time. And I run. And we do that on repeat. And if he's nice, he gets in position for us immediately and helps us speed up this process. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5. Let the stamina rebuild. 6. Use the rest of the stamina to run. Probably shouldn't have backed myself into this corner, but we'll be okay. Just run it out. Oh, man, he's close. I don't like that. Just always keep running. Just keep running. Good thing we have the shield, huh? All right, come on. He's got to go down at some point. Here he goes. Okay. So just don't panic and run. Head up. Head up. Watch that back leg. Oh, okay. I need to follow my own advice. Come on. And then you do need to be careful over here. You can fall off that. He's going to spew out something right now. It is toxic, I believe. Alright, so this is a little close. Start running a little earlier. We're on the opposite side. That's alright. Oh, man. Didn't even get our full hits in, but that's alright. We should be able to take him down in maybe 2 more. We'll see. Try not to get hit this time. Yep. So one more. Drop down, baby. Drop down. All right. Can we squeeze it in? Come on, one more, one more. There it is. Blighttown key. I'm going to use a homeward bone right back to the bonfire in the depths. 26,000 souls. That should get us to 30. Alright, I'm going to leave it at 29. There's a merchant right before Blighttown, and he has gold pine resin. You know what? You find him later in the game. No, let's just we're gonna use some of these souls. And we're gonna buy some gold pine resin just to keep on hand. It really does come in handy. It especially comes in handy in the Ornstein and Smo fight when we get the crystal halberd, and you can also infuse it with the gold pine resin, and that helps to take out Ornstein rather quickly. So might as well just buy 2 of those. We only have 38 arrows. Buy some more of those. It kind of, puts us a little behind where we wanted to be as far as the 30-20, but that's okay. All right, now. I don't like this place. I am not going to get every item in this place. I'm not going to get the Firekeeper soul in this place. I'm going to take it extremely slow. First things first. We're going to aggro this giant with our bow. We're going to come over here. And we're going to watch him die. Hopefully he gets close enough and does it the first try. No, he doesn't. Sometimes it seems like if you move a little bit, you can get him to redirect. Oh, there he went. And he's gone. There is 2 more. I do not like to take the chance of fighting them. If you are going to fight them, at least take out 2. And then give yourself a fair one-on-one fight, because they can poison you. They can, one can hit you and then the other as you're getting up. And it can cause some serious damage. I mean, and there he goes. Also, not just that, but they can hit you with a swinging attack and just knock you off the ledge, which that really sucks. TCS. All right. Well, he feels us now. So we're going to be safe. I don't advise running on that either. I don't know why. I said, be careful where you run, be careful where you run, and I'm running all over. So we're going to just play it smart. Let all 3 of these bastards come and fall to their death. Of course. That's never happened before. Alright, get up, get up. And just hang out right here. Damn it. Sometimes if you move around, it seems to re-engage him. And there we go. Now you are on your way. Now with these, whatever the hell these monsters are here. Ugh. I like to draw them out too. You also have a guy shooting toxin arrows up here to your right, so you're gonna want to be wary of him. Just this is a good level to always keep your shield out, really. Oh, we got somebody coming up the ladder too. Is he running towards us already? All right. Hang back here. If you guys feel confident, just going all willy-nilly, running out there, then be my guest. And if you're not going for a no-death run, then this playstyle might be pretty boring to you. But in my opinion, the intensity of the no-death attempt, for me anyway, it's just unmatched. It breathes new life into the game. Not that I wasn't having fun playing the game anymore, but it's a whole new world, man. So, as you can see, I'm just luring these guys out one by one. They will shove you too, which is kind of annoying. The toxin guy is right back there. Far left, you can see him. He's over there huffing and puffing, being a real jerk. Look at these guys. I'll shoot them both. You guys want to see something, huh? Talk about playing conservative. Think I'm just a weenie? Look at that. Right as I start talking shit. Alright, so just try to avoid these little arrows if you can. Take him out. Go down here if you feel so inclined. Those guys will jump on you, grab your head, start trying to eat you. When they do that. So be careful. But if you do come down here, there is a soul back here. These guys are pretty 3 heavy attacks take them out. So I'm not too worried about them. The times I do get worried is up here when you're in really tight areas. Then it gets a little more scary. Be careful on these. I do not go that way. I know there's an item over there you can jump to. It's a very dangerous jump in my opinion, or maybe I'm just not that good. But for something that I'm not going to use and just sell for probably 100 souls, I'm good. I'm really good. Alright, be careful walking across here. Never take out that guy before he falls down, and he will come back up. Take out this guy. Easy kill. And this other guy will be coming for revenge. And there he is. Alright, so we're just going to walk down to this next platform. Careful on this edge. I guess this is turning into a how-to no death. It'll be hilarious if I don't no death it. But even if we die once or twice, maybe it'll help you guys. Help someone out there, because, man, did I need the help when I first started. Alright, I hate these dogs. So, I would like to shoot them if I can, but it doesn't seem like I'm going to be able to do that. Gosh, I hate the camera angles right there. I mean, I can't even see what I'm doing. Alright, jump down here and be wary of these dogs. Oh god, I forgot about the poison guy too. So, alright, I'm going to light this bonfire. I am not going to rest at this bonfire because I do not want any enemies respawning in this area. I do not recommend spending much time here. This is where accidents happen. You do have somebody shooting poison darts at you, toxic darts, so kind of try to skip your way through this. You have some guys waiting for you. Just spam that R1 or RB or whatever you're using. And we're going to hop down here. Hop down one more. Then we should have guys coming. Oh, yep, he's already there. Then we'll have one guy coming right behind us at the other ladder at some point. Right there. He's got to break that first. I do not go down there either. I am not even sure what's down there. I know there's no path down there. You go down there for one item. And I deemed it not worth it. Looks like we might have one more guy. So right here, just be patient. Be patient. No death run advice from a noob. How do you like that? So we do have a big giant and one of those creepy bastards right around here, and I just got shot. So try to hit him in the back, and while he's down, try to get rid of this guy. Oh goodness, and hopefully you get a better camera angle than that. That was brutal. Now be careful. Those were those attacks I was talking about. That's why we use the bow to draw them out. Because you can go flying off of those attacks. And that's just not the way you want to go out. The worst way to go out is an easily avoidable death. That's, to me, that's the worst way to go out. You feel like such an idiot. And you should. Alright. We are making our way down. I do want to equip our purple moss clump and also our blooming one. We do have to worry about that coming up. Those toxic dart shooters seem to pop out when you least expect them. I always two-hand against these bastards. They only take 2 hits. These guys are not really a threat. Their swinging fire rope thing, not something I'm worried about. But if you are, shield up. Shield up. And that's our poison guy. It's a good idea to take him out. We can also get our Wanderer set back here, which is similar to the set we have on. It does have... Yeah, it's a little better. Watch out for these stupid mosquitoes. Be very careful walking on these. You still can die falling from here. We are still very high up. And this freaking idiot, he's always trapped back there. So, I'm also going to boost our humanity once we get to this bonfire. I'm going to get to 10 humanity. That helps with, I believe, resistance to things, but it increases your item discovery. And I believe 10 soft humanity is... it increases your item discovery to the max. I know you can get a ring to do that too, but we don't have that yet. Or if ever, I don't know. I don't even remember what it is. But we want our item discovery to be at the highest so that it doesn't take us too long to farm these large Titanite shards right here. We're going to use those. Dude. We are going to use those to get our Claymore to +10, and then we're going to be switching over before we go and fight Quelaag. Alright, I need to rest real quick. And kindle this. I mean, you can beat Quelaag with the Drake Sword, sure, but if your objective is, which I've kind of decided that's what this video is now, if your objective is not to die, no death, run. I mean, it's better to be safe than sorry. You want the best weapon, you want to be able to use the gold pine resin, and you want to be able to take her out quick, because accidents happen. Accidents do happen. I can't remember. Sometimes I think I go to 30 and 22. Why don't we do that? I don't know though. Maybe I'm tripping. Okay, 30 and 22. Not a bad spot to be in. After that, now we're at level 36. We'll start pumping into strength and dexterity because we do want the Claymore to be very strong going forward. It will get strong. We're going to lay off of vitality and endurance for quite some time. So watch out for this butcher lady. Just kind of stay over here. You want to stay on the dirt so you can actually fast roll. She's not too bad. Keep your shield up. Move around. She's kind of a joke, honestly. Only issue you ever run into is if you have to fight her, you know, and something else at the same time. Look at this guy. Does that look like the face of somebody who is ready to take on permadeath? Alright, so before we start farming the slugs, we need to come get this large Titanite shard. There's going to be 2 shards that we can get. The rest we're going to have to farm. But let's get our humanity up to 10, like I said. Use the twin humanities if you're going to do that, because nice to have humanities as a backup. If you run out of Estus flasks, you can always put humanities, you know, in one of your equipment slots, and they give you full health. So if you want to get your soft humanity up, just use the twin humanities. It gives you 2, and I mean, at least you're getting something out of it, having 2 humanities in it. When you use it in a fight, it's not going to give you double the health. Go around and get our souls. I believe that is the last soul. I think the only thing left is the server sword, or whatever that thing is. I think it's a server. And a large Titanite shard. And that's it. So we need 9, you guys. 9. We only have 2. We're going to get up. Sorry. Don't pause in dangerous areas like I did. Make sure to keep your eye on your health. You are going to be slowly losing health because of the poison. I do utilize Homeward Bone here if you're getting a little antsy and you feel like you don't want to just run through this sludge all the way back to the bonfire every time to reset all these slugs. I hear you. Sometimes it does take a minute. Hopefully not. Sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes it only takes like twice. But, you know, every once in a while, like, we've killed quite a few so far and nothing. So, sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not. Keep that shield up. Let them bounce off one time if you want. And then one heavy attack will take them out. Man, still nothing. A running attack will also take them out, but then you're, you know, vulnerable to them if you miss. And it's fairly straightforward. And still nothing from a slug, so that sucks. Oh, there we go. Is this a green Titanite shard? Okay, well, we don't want that. Only good thing is when King Seeker, whatever, Framped comes, you can feed him those green Titanite shards and they will turn into regular Titanite shards, which is, you know, it's nice if you want to upgrade your armor. You can upgrade your shield, your bow. So they do, I mean, they do come in handy. All right, so that really sucked, you guys. We still need 6 more. Alright, guys. We'll probably just fast forward this. Just... Oh, nice. Alright, 3 more, guys. 3 more. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, 2 more, guys. Don't level up all the way and use all your souls while you're here, because if we don't have enough regular Titanite shards to get to +5, you want to make sure you have enough souls to buy them from Andre, because obviously we got to get to +5 before we can go any higher than that. And I typically don't have 9 just laying around. Please be it. Alright. That gives us 9, guys. So, now that we have our 9, which will get us to +10 on our Claymore, we are going to have to go up the scary elevator. Now, this elevator can be very, very intimidating. And that's because everybody has been getting off this elevator the wrong way. Make sure you do not rest at any bonfires on your way back to Andre. Right now, we're going to go back to Firelink Shrine. We're going to go up the elevator, and we're going to go upgrade our weapons. And then we're going to homeward bone right back here. So, get right to the edge. This is the easy part, right onto a platform. And then, going up, you are not going to get off at the typical platform. You're going to wait. Don't get off there. Wait, wait, wait. Now get off. Boom. Wait until it pushes you onto the wheel. There's too much room for error right there. I have died so many times trying to walk off, trying to roll off. Doesn't matter. It's a death trap. Now, just head on up. Be careful not to fall. Shield up. You have a dark guy right there. There is a Firekeeper soul back there. It is not worth it. For me. I'm sure that there are ways to do it that aren't too difficult. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're all difficult. I just don't feel like it's worth the risk for me and my skill set anyway. It's a death trap for me. Make sure you get this chest. Key to New Londo Ruins. Now, we have 3 giants up here. It's easy to aggro 2 at the same time. This first one usually can fight him by himself. But those 2 over there, they tend to want to come together. So after you kill this guy, I advise drawing him out with a bow. Look at the other guy's already. He's intrigued. He wants to know where his buddy's going. All right, now we can go fight this guy one-on-one. Oops. Utilize that backstab. Alright, you are clear of enemies from here on out until we get back to, well, at least until Firelink Shrine. After the elevator, we do have a few, but we can run past everyone. Be careful right here. Grab that soul. And this is our path to New Londo Ruins. I am going to grab one thing just so I don't forget. I tend to forget this. So when you go into New Londo Ruins, you know, you need the transient curse to be able to fight the ghosts, for you to do any damage on them. So we'll grab this just in case we forget. Can also grab this sword if we want, just to sell it later. There's also a soul. Right back in this corner. Be careful, this elevator will not be down here, so do not fall. I remember running in there full speed one time. To my death. To my death. Hope you guys are enjoying this so far. I love this damn game so much. And I'm very grateful that there's a shit ton of other people that like it just as much as I do. It's completely reinvigorated my passion for playing video games. I was a lost cause for a while until I found out about this game. Do not rest at any bonfire. Who said that? I said that. But after we go and level up our weapon, upgrade our weapon, and defeat Quelaag, I think that's a good stopping point. Maybe we'll defeat Quelaag and then we'll go. We can go do Ceaseless Discharge and get the gold hemmed cloak. That's some good light armor going forward in the game. It's also a decent amount of souls. And then we can make our way back to Firelink Shrine and rest at the bonfire and kind of have a good stopping point before moving into what is almost the second half of the game, I guess. Well, I guess the second half starts after Anor Londo, but no need to light that bonfire. I know I said it was bad luck, but I really don't want there to be any chance of us not being able to homeward bone back to the Blighttown swamp. Alright, back out of that conversation, re-engage, and then he'll ask you about the Ember. Alright, now We're also going to need 9 regular Titanite shards. We only have 5, so let's buy 4 more. We're going to reinforce our claymore. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Modify. Plus 6. Plus 7. Plus 8. Plus 9. There she be. Use these souls while I'm thinking about it. And switch on over to our claymores. So you can see, do 200 with our Drake Sword, and already we'll be switching to our claymore, which does 253. Plus a few more once we homeward bone, and we can use these souls that we have to start boosting up our strength and dexterity. Oh, that's it. All right, well. There we are. Now, it's on to Quelaag. That's another reason for having the purple clumps. It's just in case I had to use the ones that I obtained. You want to have one spare for right before going into Quelaag. I never equipped our claymore. There we go. One shot. I stay away from these giants. No need to fight them. Purple moss clump, get rid of this poison. We'll heal up. We are going to use the gold pine resin right before we go in. And this is a fairly easy fight. I two-hand. I don't use the shield at all ever in this fight. She has 3 swinging attacks, well, sword attacks, I guess they are. You can easily roll through all of them. Anything else, you can kind of hang out to the side of her face, or the spider's head, and her legs. And pretty much, just don't hang out on the back, on her back legs, because you can get trapped. You want to stick towards the front side of her head. We are going to watch this cutscene, though, aren't we? Oh. This is I remember having a hard time. Very hard time with this on my first run, but it's still a pretty easy boss, so just be patient, dodge her stuff. Don't get stuck in the lava. She usually doesn't come out with that attack. That definitely caught me off guard. So right here is kind of the sweet spot. Just be careful. You don't want to get trapped in between something and the lava. Yeah, like that. That was a danger zone that I was just in. And then she does do that blast. You'll want to run away. Whenever she starts, she puts her entire chest down. So you want to be, yep, right there. You just want to be wary of that. It does do some serious damage. I messed that up. So you can dodge all of those. She should be going down any second. One more. Easy peasy, guys. Easy peasy. Just be wary of that first jumping attack. I don't remember her doing that. Maybe she has, but maybe I've just fought her so many times she doesn't do it very often and I just forgot. We are now about to ring our second bell. Looks like we're about 2 hours in. I think we're making pretty decent time. The only thing that kind of stunted us was that farming for the Titanite shards, which if you're comfortable going in to Quelaag, I mean, you're going to have to, in my opinion, you want a plus 10. You want a plus 10 just fighting in Orlando and Sen's Fortress, the Iron Golem. So, I mean, I think it's worth it. You can also get your remaining large Titanite shards in Sen's Fortress. And if you buy the thing, I can't remember what it's called right now, to reinforce your weapons at the bonfire, that's also another option, I guess. But I'm just showing you guys what I did, how I skated on by, and I think we're doing pretty good so far. I mean, the run is still alive, so that's good. One thing that I did not do that I will do. Here. Let's take care of this guy first. I don't even want to talk to you. So, watch out for these little bastards. Oh gosh. These are the most pesky little things ever. It's kind of ridiculous. I just go right ahead and kill this lady because I want the Estus. I don't care if I can't use this bonfire. I don't care. It don't bug me none. I know we can't use the shortcut right here too, but that's why you keep Homeward Bones on you. Everything be alright. And if it adds a little bit of time, it is what it is, but I don't think it could be understated how important it is to boost your Estus Flask as much as possible. So we will we have that Firekeeper Soul also on the way back after this. We can go up through New Londo Ruins again, and we can, even though we're not going to go in that area anytime soon, we can go use a Transient Curse and go grab one more at the beginning of that level, and then going into Anor Londo, we will be at +3 for our Estus Flask. So we'll probably do that, and then we'll make that our stopping point. All right, for this one, very easy. Very easy. Gonna run and steal his sibling's wardrobe. I believe that's what it is. But it's a very good light armor. Gold hemmed cloak, I believe. We just gotta watch out for his first attack. Let him do his first attack because I believe it's like an immediate death. And then run right by him and run back to the entrance, and we'll stop at a certain point right across from one of those broken down pillars and wait for him to grasp on to the edge of the cliff for dear life. All right, we'll wait for that first attack. Run through. And he mad. He big mad. Oh, even though I've done this so many times, I still don't like it. I don't like how you have to sit here and wait for his hand to come down. So you want to stand right at the corner of this square block right here, and his hand will come down right there. The reason you don't want to be behind is because that one will get you right there. So it's kind of instinctual to run all the way back to the mist fog, but you don't want to do that. That's how you die. All right, we're gonna switch our armor over. Lava's gonna go down, giving us access down there, and now we're naked. Now we're naked. We definitely do not want to go down to the demon ruins yet. Since we have not gotten the Lord Vessel, we wouldn't even be able to get through everything. All right. Now we're decked out. Homeward bone it is. Take this time to level up our strength and dexterity. I just go 1 for 1. Now we're both at 18. Nice. I mean, that's awesome. Two-handed, we're sitting at 308 for damage. Massive upgrade. Massive upgrade. So what we're going to do now, just take this elevator up one more time. The giants will be a lot more manageable. We'll go get one more Firekeeper soul from the catacombs. God, this scares me. Go use the Firekeeper souls, and then we will have our stopping point. Here at almost 2 a.m. my time. Wait until you get on the wheel. Push you on the wheel. Walk off. Gosh, the camera does some wonky things right there. Not fighting anyone unless it's a spider right in front of me. Another thing. If you are going to utilize the thrust, which is good in a lot of situations, be very wary of doing it in on slim pathways, anything that isn't like a wide area, because if you miss, it will trigger you to just you'll essentially, the sword will miss, your target, and then your body will get pushed to the side by theirs, and you will fall. All right, we triggered both of them. If you do this and you don't want to fight them, just let one of them swing first, and then run. And you should be okay. Every once in a while, I just do not feel like fighting them. And that's another thing. I mean, I guess I've already touched on it, but if you're even hesitant about something and you're really focused on getting through a no-death run, especially something, a no-death run that there's room for error in a slower paced, I feel like there's more chances of you dying casually in a slower paced run like this. It's not as objective based. I mean, I guess it is. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But if you don't feel comfortable or you feel a little hesitant about fighting an enemy and you're like, it'll be all right, Just don't fight him. Don't fight him. The objective is to stay alive. And look at, I almost forgot. Let's go get our Firekeeper soul. Now, we're going to be very careful. And speaking of planks, short, thin walkways, here we are. Soul of Quelaag. Yeah, we'll use that later. Got to use our Transient Curse. We will get quite a few more of these, so it's fine to burn one right now. It's worth it. I like to two-hand all of these ghosts. They go down with one shot. They're not as scary as they seem. Can also hit them through objects. Before we go get that Firekeeper soul, be careful on this ledge, but there is some more transient curses in here. Now for the fun part. We'll want to start going down this path, but be careful because it does aggro 3 ghosts. Try to trigger them and then come back right here. And we'll probably just wait for him to get close enough and use the thrust. Alright, all 3 at once. Can't beat that. And just be very careful right here. And that is how it's done. Just keep an eye on your pathway. Get back to safety. Yeah, I don't like that at all. That is not fun. The narrow pathways are not my friend, and they are not yours either. Don't like it one bit. I don't even know if that's necessarily a great strategy to go get that. Alright, make sure your elevator is there. It is. Never want to run into those blind. Not how we want to have a run end. That would really suck. Alright, on our way up, let's stop by our Firekeeper. There she is. And we are at +3, you guys. Very nice. Now we're going to make our way over to Andre. I'm just going to use this right now. I am just going straight with the Claymore, obviously, so these souls of fallen bosses have no use for me as far as armor and all that good stuff. But I think we're a little over 2 hours. A little over 2 hours in. We're doing pretty good. Sticking to the plan. We haven't had really any close calls yet. I know it's still early on. This Sen's Fortress is... It's tough. It's tough in just a few areas. Just a little nerve-wracking. It's not even that tough. You just gotta know what's around each corner, and you really just have to be careful on those ledges. Careful on the ledges with the swinging guillotines, as my wife refers to them. Alright, so we're gonna light our fire. We'll rest. Don't have enough to level up. And as you can see down that hallway, Sen's fortress is open and ready. So, we will be back at this tomorrow on Thanksgiving. And I hope this continues. We're doing good. I'm enjoying it. And I hope I can get my my second no death run here with you guys. So thanks, and see you tomorrow.